This Bitcoin rally feels different. FOMO and YOLO seem to be back, and Bitcoin just touched $45,000 days after topping $40,000 for the first time since early last year, and crypto skeptics are taking another look. Stay tuned to find out more. Today's episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive, and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys. Available today on iOS, macOS, Android, and Linux. And StealthEX, a privacy-centric crypto exchange which enables you to make crypto-to-crypto exchanges anonymously. Good evening everybody, and a warm welcome back to the latest episode of Enter Crypto with me, Chris Kenyon. Now in today's video we're going to be talking about the recent rally in Bitcoin and whether we're in a bull market or not, whether it's begun or is this kind of a bull trap. As always guys, let's quickly read through this article and then we'll comment after. So about 2 years ago, crypto prices topped out. Bitcoin almost got to 70k, and then things got bad, and they got worse, and then they got worse, and then they got cataclysmic. And Bitcoin sank towards 15k in the aftermath of FTX's blow-up. You probably remember. Prices have rebounded for most of 2023, but these felt like hard-won gains. Rallies were quickly followed by setbacks, and by mid-October, Bitcoin was around 27k. And then the market caught fire, fueled by optimism over Bitcoin ETFs and sinking interest rates. Bitcoin just briefly touched 45k on Coinbase, and it had only just managed to surpass 40k a few days ago, a level last seen in early 2022. A crypto skeptic friend texted me on Tuesday saying he was about to buy more Bitcoin. A colleague says he's hearing from people wondering about crypto. Will this last? Is crypto making a move towards mainstream territory again? And to the disappointment of my father, who has asked me for forecasts throughout my 2-decade career covering markets and finance, I have no idea. But I know it's been 2 years since the mood in crypto markets felt this ebullient before the collapses of Celsius, Voyager, 3 Arrows, FTX and Genesis. And so really the author of this article, I should say that the article is does go on a bit longer, it's a bit lengthy, so I've cut it short there. I'll put a link in the description box below so that if you want to read it in full, you can. But basically what they're trying to get at here is this FOMO, is this proper, is retail jumped back in and are we all making money again and are we all excited again? We've forgotten that we lost money and all that money that we lost the last 2-3 years, is that all behind us now? Well, in my opinion, the answer to that question is probably yes. People are forgetting that they've lost money. And also, in 2 or 3 years, we've got new, younger people coming in to crypto, that are just actually asking the question, what is money? They haven't actually lost any money yet, but they haven't made any money yet either. They could be from the ages between 13 to 17, 18, 19, and they're starting to wonder, what is money? Is it worth me going to work for pounds or dollars or euros? What's inflation? If I go to work this year and save up all my money and then wait a couple of years, go traveling for a couple of years, can I still buy the same thing when I get back from my backpacking holiday around or for a couple of years and then come back? Is my savings still going to buy me a deposit? Are they still going to be able to put a deposit on a house, for example? If the answer is no, then they're going to start asking questions. And so we're seeing a lot of the younger demographic ask a lot of questions about money, and these are really important questions. And this video is way too short to even cover a few of them, but money is many things. And so I think this bull market, now that we're about to enter or have just entered into, in my opinion, is down to 2 real things. There's 2 real drivers, and that's the younger people coming in and just understanding what Bitcoin is. They just natively understand what it is. They grew up with the internet. They grew up with iPads and phones. They've never known a world without phones and without tablets and stuff like that. So it's just natural for them to want to transition to a money that is made for the internet, which is Bitcoin. Why, if they can pay in Bitcoin and they understand the tech, it's not a complicated thing to understand. Why would they start jumping in and out of euros and dollars and yen? And what is the point of all that? That just complicates what could be a pretty simple process. And the second driver is institutions. We've had a huge amount in the last 6 to 12 months of big financial institutions start talking bullishly or talking positively about Bitcoin, whether it's Larry Fink, Peter Thiel, all of them, all these guys, saying that Bitcoin is the ultimate. I mean, I've heard everything. I heard an article today that somebody in I think it was NBC or CNN that said that Bitcoin is now the scarcest asset ever, and which is true. But it's just so unusual to hear the mainstream media talk about it like that. So we've really got two proper drivers, and that's changing the sentiment. And then I think all the people in the middle are not here yet. I don't think we've got the the average person between sort of 25 and 65, 70. I think they're just not even part of this at all yet. But as news spreads, as mainstream media jumps in and people start hearing it about Bitcoin again, we get more people asking these questions. We've been here before. I mean, how many Bitcoin cycles have we been in? 3 or 4. There's no change in this than there was before, as far as sentiment's concerned. But this time is different nothing to do with sentiment, but just in the fact that we've just got institutions now getting involved, and institutions of these size hold and have leverage on governments. They can push governments and nudge them in a particular way in order to get them to do the things that they would like them to do, which is something that obviously me and you don't have individually have the power to do. So is this rally different? Yes and no. But I don't think we've fully got retail involved yet. But there's the article. Who knows what's going to happen next? I am guessing that we're going to launch to around $48,000 really quickly over the next few days to 2 weeks. This is just my personal opinion. This is not advice. Don't take this advice and then start trading and saying, Chris said this. It's just what I think. I'm expecting it to go to 48k and then retrace. We might come back down into the 30s, even the low 30s, and then I think after that, we're done. We're done with this bear market. It will be finished. It's all up after that. Again, that's just my own opinion. So as always, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click on that notifications bell. You know what to do. And I'll see you all tomorrow evening. Take care.